Check it out, guys. That's a cloud on the left, and there's another one right under it, and then a cloud on the right, and the moon. It's the Capricorn, not quite full moon, because it's only the 9th, and the full moon's on the 10th. But isn't it gorgeous? I'm taking a night hike. I love to hike at night. Come on, pup. Gee, not much for you to see, but up the way here. I'll turn back around and get a lot of the moon. Anyway, I gotta turn around because I'm walking my dog and her leash gets caught around me. Okay. I've got a bunch of stuff tied on in my backpack, so it's making a bunch of weird noise. I'm going to really ramp up my videos and really start working on this channel a lot more. Oh, the bats are out flying tonight. They're all around me. They're really cool. I love bats. Oh, there's another cloud up in the sky, but I don't know if you can see it. Huh. Let's see. Hold on, pup. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Oh, shoot. Not a good picture. Okay, I'm going to turn around and go into the moon, and you'll be able to see these clouds. Hold on, pup. There's the moon. And there's one of them I was just trying to get. But, the light wasn't playing on it right. And there's the other one. It's red up above it to the left. Or maybe it's your right. I don't know. But, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful out tonight. That's a neat cloud. I lost all my pictures a while back, and I had some clouds that looked just like flying saucers, and they were all pink, and it was gorgeous. Anyway, let's see. I'm thinking about sharing my life story. It's kind of a bizarre situation. I think it'll really blow your mind, because I'll tell you what, it blew my mind. It completely blew my mind. If it didn't happen to me, I mean, I wrote a book on it one time, but it seemed so far-fetched that it could possibly be true. I was thinking about writing it as a fiction book until the book, got ruined. And you won't believe how. Get this. I was writing it out near these wild donkeys that I used to like to hang out around because they were so cool. They would let me pet them, and they were beautiful. And I was living at my cousin's house, and I didn't want to write it around her or her family because her entire family are very narcissistic. And so I was writing it out in the woods. And I had some biscuits and gravy that I had just made for everyone, and I brought mine with me. And as I was writing, I was sitting down eating it. And then my cousin calls me, of course, with a bunch of shit. Oh, you have to come back. We need to talk and all this stuff. You know how they do. And so I stashed my food and everything in the same place where I always kept my book, under all these rocks. And I didn't get back that day. I came back the next day, and the coyotes smelled the food that was with my book, and they completely trashed my book. I mean, it was just, pages were just blowing in the wind. There's probably front and back on the pages, 300 pages. So it was just flying in the wind. Sorry, I'm not getting a very good shot of this moon, but that's how my book got ruined. Well, one of them. I got a lot of the pages, but I could never put it back together again. And then I saw this tarot card reading. Humpty Dumpty couldn't... Oh, all the king's men and all the king's horses couldn't put Humpty together again. Yeah. It was talking about my book. You won't believe how the synchronicities just pile up in my life. It's insane. But I know why that is now. I mean, it used to be I would sit there. I was watching a tarot card reading while I was trauma bonded again to someone. And, of course, I was just like dying for the information. You know how it is. You feel like you're starving to death when you're going through the withdrawals. And, they would say things like, yeah, we heard we heard something rattling over what sounded like gravel outside your window just now. And it's like, whoa, that's weird, because my neighbor was taking out the garbage and he has this cart he pulls his garbage cans on. And then they say, yeah, you have 2 framed Monets behind your dresser. And I'm like, I know I've got 2 framed prints, Monet prints, but I don't know where they're at. And I looked behind my dresser and there they were. And I'm like, okay, this is getting weird. And then they said, oh, we heard you fart. Farted again. And it's like, I did just fart twice, and I'm just like, okay, this is weird. They were getting my attention in a real big way. In a real big way. Let's get this one over here. Yeah. Let's see if I can get these 2. There's one. And there should be another, right? Oh, it's just kind of hazy. Yeah, that one's neat. Pretty cool, huh? I'm loving it. I love night hikes. There's a cloud right under the moon right there. And I have 3 placements in Capricorn. My Sun, Venus, and Mars. Yeah. Okay, my birth chart. Okay, so, I mean, this stuff really gets bizarre. I mean, if you think, no, that's nothing compared to my life these days. And if I were to tell you the complete story, I think I don't know if you'd believe me or not. That's why I didn't think that the book would sell, because it just didn't seem like it's even plausible. I mean, that's how it feels to me too. It's funny. And believe me, we're not talking about things being roses and cherries here either. I mean, we're talking about some deep, dark, dense, real severe stuff. But I believe I was chosen. No, I believe I chose myself and my life purpose in this lifetime. And I believe that's to show to everyone how we are all interconnected. And boy, well, to me it's proof. I mean, if you marry the astrology, the numerology, the tarot card readings, and my own divination with runes, and here's the proof positive for me. Intuition. When your intuition tells you something, usually the universe doesn't like to repeat itself. But I got three big hits on something. And, like, who am I? I was asking that question for years, it seemed like. All the answers I was getting, I didn't like. I was not liking those answers, because what I was getting was, everyone in my life is a narcissist, And oh my God, when you find out someone in your life is a narcissist, all you can do is kick them to the curb, really. Because they're not for you, they are against you. And you do not want them in your life at all, because they cause chemical dumps to your brain like cortisol. Cortisol, it makes you fat. It causes memory loss. All kinds of really bizarre things that are not good for you. It causes the fight or flight state, which is me. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm an adventurer. So when it comes to fight or flight, I usually just take off, I'll go find some new place that's cool, They're not invited. Usually it's just somewhere out in the desert near water where I can go camp or hike or whatever. I love this night hike. This is awesome. But, sorry it's not all real. Maybe I should just sit down and get a picture of them. Nah, maybe I'll just, let's see if I can turn the camera around. And maybe I can talk. Because trying to get the moon, I have to hold my arm up in the air. I turned the camera, but it's not. Yeah, I turned the camera and you're not getting my face at all, are you? Nope. Oh well. I guess it's just going to have to be dark for a little bit. Anyway. Hold on, pup. I'm trying to get these clouds in. They're not coming in. Shoot. Hold on, pup. Slow down. Slow down, pup. Oh, shoot. That's right. I turned the camera around. Duh. No wonder it's not working. Okay, you see what I'm talking about now. Okay, I have 5 placements in Aquarius, and we can be quite dingy sometimes, but come on. I mean, for 2 straight years, I don't think a single time that I was in my car went by that I didn't lock my keys in it. Come on. Every time I got in that car, I said, I'm not going to lock my keys in the car. I am not going to lock my keys in the car. 5 minutes later, I'm calling the guy from AAA, and they only come 7 times. And then you have to re-up. And that's just a week for me, you know? Shoot. I ended up breaking one of the windows out in my car. So I didn't have to worry about it anymore. I just get the cardboard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, shoot. This bat is flying so close to me. Oh, it's awesome. No, pup, wait. We're going this way. Anyway, sorry to get sidetracked like that. But it was beautiful. So, I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling on. But, I am going to share my story. And I think you'll be amazed at some of the things that I've been through. And how my guides are always talking to me. And I'll tell you how to get in touch with your guides. I've told people this, a lot of people this, and only 3 have taken me up on it. My daughter, a friend of mine, and another person. And the results they got would shock the heck out of you. I don't know how to edit, so what I'm going to do is stop this and then take it up. So this will be part 1. I'm going to go down, find a place to sit where we could get a good view of the clouds and the moon. Yeah, and then I'll start my, they call it a journey. I am still up in the air on that because where I was going, there were no paths. I was forging my own, usually through briar patches. Oh, pup. But anyway, this is part 1. Join me for part 2.